Hi, Pastor Nathan Decker with your hashtag Better Together devotion for today. And this week I've been talking about giving to God. How do we give to God? How do we determine what we should give and all that kind of stuff? Well, today I'm going to talk about being a joyful giver. You see, I've seen lots of folks give to church, and they give for all kinds of reasons. Some folks do it out of duty, and some folks kind of have this mentality of, okay, you gave me a number, God, 10%, that's what you get, no more, no less. That's the duty. Other folks tend to give what they can at the end of the day. It's kind of like, okay, God, I've scraped by. Here's the leftovers. This is what I can offer you, God, that kind of thing. Some folks make a defined effort to give of themselves in the first fruits. So they get their paycheck and they've prayed about it and decided this is the amount I'm giving. All of them, for better or for worse, find joy in how they do it. Otherwise, they wouldn't do it. So for whatever reason you do it with joy. The scriptures tell us that God likes a cheerful giver. That's Paul speaking. And he was trying to convince the church to care for each other, trying to convince the Corinthian church and the Galatian church and the church at Philippi, all to contribute and help out the church at Jerusalem that was going through a rough time at that point. You see, we're all kind of connected in this, and we should experience joy when we give of ourselves. I like celebrating why we give. I like celebrating what's happened because we give as a pastor. Because people in the church give, we are able to accomplish certain ministries and things in the world. And when we don't talk about that, when we don't celebrate it, then people tend to lose joy. You see, we've been fooled in our minds to say, we've lied to ourselves and said that we don't need to have any credit. We don't need to know what's going on. Well, we do, because without knowing and without saying we're a church that does XYZ, we don't smile as often about giving in the offering plate. We don't get as excited about it. We don't cherish the fact that because I gave what little I might be able to give, it's made a difference. Like a widow giving of herself sacrificially, giving her heart, giving all that she had. You see, when we give with joy, when we give with passion, when we give because we're excited to give, it changes the gift altogether. It's not about how much, how little, what number it is. It's not even about getting recognized for it, but it's about the end result. It's about the difference that we're making. It's about the way that we have said, I gave to God and this is what happened. Be joyful in your giving. Especially celebrate what you see God doing with it. God does some amazing things when people give of themselves in a charitable heart with a joyful heart. And it makes us better together. Amen.